up, everybody? It's your boy Jim Cat. Got my homie Todd Loud in the back running the videography today. And we're here bringing you none other than Tayshawn the Prince, everybody. Welcome to Virginia, homie. How you doing?
I'm all right. Thank you for having me on Welcome to Virginia podcast.
Hey, yo, what's up with you? First and foremost, I just want to say I've been watching your music, and I personally gained a lot of interest in your music because you rep Virginia
all day.
And I like the way you've incorporated the melodies. I like the way you do the singing along with hip hop, because that's definitely my forte. So when I see that, I love it. What made you get? What started you out in music to begin with?
So we just started making music probably about 2 years ago. It's like one of those last things, a lot of the time, a lot of these guys that are rapping, they rap about being street.
Yeah.
But the real street guys, most of the people that are really in the street, they never even think about making music.
Yeah.
So, after a long, hard road, being hard-headed and whatnot, this is a out for me, or an alternative, trying to change my life and the lives of people around me, you feel me? So.
Well, that's dope, because I'm sure everybody noticed these days you got artists who've never been in the street that are rapping about the streets and actually doing things that put them in those.
Yeah. That's not the objective. The objective is go the other way.
Exactly.
Man. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to go the other way.
All right. Well, let's go back a little bit. How was your childhood and growing up and things like that?
Typical. So my pop was a Rolling Stone. We all, typical story. Me and my mom. Mom's great, But hard head make a soft ass. You know how it goes. We all gotta find out on our own, and sadly that's the case for me. I'm still that way to this day. You can say whatever you want, but you still gotta show me.
Yeah.
I play a lot of poker. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I already
show me.
So. I already know. So, how did you? What were some of your musical influences?
As far as like artists or whatever, yeah. Oh man, that's the easy one. So number one, I follow you on Facebook, and I saw you made a post about Nate Dogg the other day.
Yeah.
So Nate Dogg is my number one influence.
Yeah.
Regulators was a song that influenced me at an early age that I heard as a child, and I became a big Nate Dogg fan. That's where the hooks come from. That's where my inspiration for that whole that whole aspect of the music. Like I like to focus on the hooks. Like I feel like everybody has a position, and if I was on the squad, then that would be my position.
I love it.
I saw you said the same thing, my God.
I love it, man.
I don't know if you know the Gap Band.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of Hall & Oates. They got a song called Sarah Smile.
Check that out.
It's old. It's too white.
I'm mad. I don't know.
Yeah, you my man. Yeah. So yeah. So man, I find inspiration from everybody, man. Every artist. I like to think I'm pretty diverse. I'm probably, man. I think
you're probably the most diverse.
Yeah, say no more. That's exactly what I was about to say.
When I looked at your page and I looked at the shows and stuff that you do, it seems like your crowd is way different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got everybody
that's the mission.
Rocking with you.
That's the mission.
I was looking at the pics you take. You got a mixture of everybody. I was like, this dude looks like a superstar. Like, you have the formula.
Yeah, we working on it. We gonna figure it out. Oh, we need some money.
Yeah. I was just telling Sade, who we had the pleasure of interviewing earlier, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to do this, it's going to take some money to do it. Because you got to be able to market yourself. Because a lot of people have the package, but then they get scared when it comes to investing, because it's like you either all in, can't half-ass it. Because
so I've wasted so much money and time and like bullshitting. So this is like one of the first time that I've actually invested in myself. So whenever I get an opportunity to do that, I always, it's nothing, because it's going back into me.
Yep.
And the way things are today, the streaming and stuff like that, that's never gonna die.
Yep.
So as long as you're monetized, that's
always
generating income. And the way the economy is set up right now, especially for us young people, we have to find a way to make sure that we gonna be good.
Word.
In case we ain't good. You feel me?
I like that.
That's just the mission. You know what I mean? You know what it is. We all out here.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, very, very diverse, man. You hear my rock song? I got a little rock jump. Have you ever heard of Parliament? George Clinton.
Yeah, Funkadelic.
Yeah. I just did a remix to one of their tracks.
Oh shit, I can't wait.
It's called Drowned, and make sure y'all go check it out. Streaming on all platforms.
Word, I gotta hear that. Yeah, I heard the one where you welcome home to Virginia.
Yes, sir.
That was it was a couple more. I can't remember the names of them, but I love the fact that it's hip hop, but it also has that country feel to it. It just has an old country boy. You know, this a mixing pot. I like to call it gumbo. When I do my music, that's why I like to call it gumbo, because I try to put a little bit of everything into it. Right. So I love the fact that you do that as well.
I'm just dope. Being me, Jim Cat, man. That's what it is. What you see is what you get, man. Like
I even saw a video of you in church, Rocky.
Yeah, bro.
I was like,
man, what you see is what you get.
I'm like, this dude is
ill. What you see
is the suit on, rocking and child like that.
No faking.
I said, this dude is a straight up
real deal.
Yeah,
we the real deal, man. It's no faking, man. We real people, so.
So what are you working on now?
So actually, I was supposed to meet up with one of my producers today to work on some music, but I mean, I don't know how we feeling today for real. I gotta get in touch with him. He's actually in Lexington, so that's a drive. I also have some local producers. I don't know if you've heard of Tragic. He goes by TSO Ghostly now.
Yeah,
I work with him. He's real great.
Shout out to TSO Ghostly
for sure.
Dope artist.
Mr. Ghostly. Who's some other engineers? John Blackburn.
Yeah.
I really like working with John.
He's dope too.
There's a whole bunch of people I've worked with, like through the valley. But like, I got a new song that I'm working on right now. I also work a 9 to 5, so we gotta get the bread somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta balance it.
So, we do that too.
Nothing but respect to that, man.
Yeah. So.
All right, so you got a project coming out, or
man? So my whole thing with the album or the project. So my whole mission is I'm just trying to get on or get some kind of buzz, and then I plan on putting together my album. Yeah. But I'm looking for one of the singles to smack. You know what I mean? So until then, we just keep on dropping singles until
that's
they catch on.
The formula, because with today's the way we take in music. People ain't really taking in whole bodies of work.
Nobody's listening to the whole album.
Yeah, you gotta spoon feed them.
Yeah.
So I mean, it seems like you already know, but if I was to give you advice, I would say that's exactly how you do it.
Well,
just keep on pumping.
Well, I was a consumer for a long time. You know, I've been influenced by hip hop, by rap culture. By the culture, by rap music. My whole life. I was a big 50 Cent fan.
Yeah.
Still am. I'm not really ashamed to say it, but he was great at his time and era. I think we all were 50 Cent fans at one time.
How could you not be? You know what I'm saying?
And he influenced a lot of my childhood. That whole era influenced a lot of what you see now. So I don't even know where I was going with it, but
I mean, you say you putting out singles instead of putting out the project, which I also advise artists to do, because the way we consume music and things of that nature. So are you just steadily dropping music, or are you?
Yeah. It's a nonstop, man. We ain't gonna stop. I mean, I enjoy doing it. That's something I have fun doing, and I'm also getting paid to do it.
Word.
I also I'm actually doing an event on the 8th of April for Mary Baldwin College with my homeboy DJ Adonis. TSO Ghostly's going to be there. Another guy, Hugh something, I'm not really sure, but we got that going on, and then we have a college tour I know in the fall. I have some local businesses. So shout out to the local businesses also in the area.
Yes.
There are some places around here that are trying to push the artists, but it's these mountains, man. If we could just knock down the mountains a little bit and get outside of there, we might be all right. But sometimes I feel like people get outside of the mountains and they forget to reach back.
Word.
Or just to shed some sort of light on the talent, because there's mad talent here in the valley. So I
feel you on that, and that's why I was going to ask you if you had any shows coming up, because when I go look at your page, I seen you when you do your shows. It seems like you really be rocking, and you got people come out to support. So
yeah, shout out to the gang.
Yeah, you got to keep doing shows and keep dropping music. Like I said, you got the formula, you got the look, you definitely got the music. So as long as you keep pushing it out, man, we gonna get to the money.
Mountains. Yeah,
we gonna move these mountains.
That's all we need is the bread, man. We had some bread and some good marketing, but like you say, man, it takes a lot of bread to get a good marketing going. Like I've dropped say at least $1,000 within the last year of marketing, like Google ads, YouTube ads, Instagram promotion. Probably more. I'm sure it's more than 1,000, but like between the Facebook promotion. But you know, it takes a lot more than that. You know what I mean?
And that's a gem for y'all artists, man. This being tight with your pocket. If this is what you love to do, if this is your passion, and you believe in yourself, you got to invest in yourself, because can't nobody do it but you.
Yeah, so I've also been working with a studio out of Charlottesville called Sweet 21. So shout out to Sweet 21. Got a cat up there named Q, and he's been putting a lot of bread into local artists from the surrounding area. They have a bus. They booked us Airbnbs, and they've been taking us. Last summer, we went to Philly. We did shows in Philly. We've been to North Carolina a couple times. They took us to Atlanta. And now this is all paid for. They're paying for everything.
That's dope.
They're feeding you, whatever. But you know, I take care of my own stuff. You know what I'm saying, as far as that. But as far as them covering the transportation in the Airbnb, that's a big deal for me.
Yo, that's dope. I didn't know nothing
and
about
it gives
that.
me a chance to vibe with other artists, even artists that I wouldn't even collaborate with or talk to. Like, it took you to reach out to me, you know, like, hey, you want to do this podcast or whatever. Like that's the area is real funny acting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we can't just be like, hey, I see you do music. What's up? That's cool.
Yeah. It seems like everybody's real tight with their situation. Like I was just telling somebody else, it's like, I'm over here, you over there. I see what you're doing, but I can't reach out.
Yeah.
Like,
I ain't gonna talk to you.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I don't understand that. But these guys are putting us in a position, for example, we went to Philly. This is my first time. So they offered to take me to New York to do something for the fight. There was a fight going on. It might have been a Gervonta Davis fight a while back. But they offered to take me there, and I was kind of sketchy. I was like, man, this don't even sound right. Y'all just paying for everything.
Yeah.
So another opportunity came up, and they was like, yo, we going to Philly. We'd love to have you with us. So I was like, oh, man, I'll go. So I get in there, I get on the bus full of other artists. You know, it's chill, too, and it's like on my type of time. Like, we relaxed. The bus driver cool. Everybody chilling, doing their own thing. And so I get to chopping it up with some of the people, we keep freestyling on the bus. Next thing you know, I done made 5 new supporters, friends, even my own folks, people that that I care deeply about, and that I would risk my life for. Just because you love somebody and they love you, don't mean they have to support what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I've come to find that out. They don't support you, just gotta show them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is.
All right, man. All right, is there anything else that you want to tell the people?
You guys can follow me on anything, music streaming on all platforms. Tayshawn the Prince, Mr. One Time for the Valley. Don't let bad news beat you home. Holla at me, Mr. Jim Cat. Appreciate y'all having me.
That's dope. Hey, yo, Tayshawn the Prince, Jim Cat, my homie back there on the ones and two, Todd. It's been the Welcome to Virginia podcast. We out. Peace.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
That's dope. Yeah, man. Looking forward to seeing some stuff from you.